أو كالذي مر على قرية وهي خاوية على عروشها قال أنى يحيي هذه الله بعد موتها فأماته الله 100 عام ثم بعثه قال كم لبثت قال لبثت يوما أو بعض يوم قال بل لبثت 100 عام فانظر إلى طعامك وشرابك لم يتسنه وانظر إلى حمارك ولنجعلك آية للناس وانظر إلى العظام كيف ننشزها ثم نكسوها لحما فلما تبين له قال أعلم أن الله على كل شيء
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Guys, to the mainly to the volunteers, the people who supported Masjid Ramadan last Friday, we had the event with myself and Shaykh was due to come, but due to some unfortunate circumstances he couldn't come. And this was the brother, mashallah, Masjid. You guys, all the volunteers, because of your help, we raised how many thousands?
We raised £32,000 cash and £85,000 pledges.
£85,000
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
I'm too loud here, we're going to have coppers out there. So, mashallah, look guys, you know, if you guys hadn't come, the place wouldn't have been ready, there'd be no marquee, there'd be no nothing. I mean, we saw how many people actually came. There was, I'd say 4,000 to 5,000 people came. And if you guys hadn't been by the doorways, the gateways, looked after the place, the venue, with your walkie-talkies going up and down with the mobile phones, none of that would have been secure for anybody. Not only that, but the advertisement that you guys did with the help of Zaid and others, the advertisement we did, the reason that we got people in there, every person who goes from that venue, number one, every person who goes from that venue with something in his mind, the equal reward of that you all get. The equal reward of you get. So that's one thing. Every person that does an action because of that talk, as long as they're doing the action, you get a reward for that. All the people who heard on the day, imagine there's 2,000 to 3,000 people who were just there listening, people outside of listening. Every moment they listened to something and every reward that they got, you all got an equal reward. Because the hadith says, whosoever prepares somebody for the path of Allah, they are also in the path of Allah. So you guys can't speak like Muslimin. You guys can't, deliver a good speech like Muslimin. And you guys might think, well, we don't have the knowledge of Muslimin, and we don't have the jokes of Muslimin. Yeah? So we all probably know, people thinking, we're all thinking that, mashallah, and you see, everybody came from, many different people came from outside the country. Yeah, from where? They came from a village in Bangladesh called Keithley. This brother is from a village. Shaykh Abu Baker Shatri said Keithley is a village in Bangladesh. So, brothers in Keithley, আপনারা একটু ধৈর্য করবেন। আমরা রিবাই ইনশাআল্লাহ বাংলাদেশ থেকে আসছেন আমরা নেওয়ার জন্য, কিন্তু আমরা খুবই লজ্জিত হয়েছি। আপনারা এখন পর্যন্ত আমরা আসতে পারছি ইনশাআল্লাহ। আমরা আপনার যে ভিলেজ আছে এই গাল পিটরে ইনশাআল্লাহ শেখ আবু বকর শাত্রী আমরা ফ্লাই করি না ইনশাআল্লাহ ভিসা লাগবে না very dodgy person. Okay, so guys, you've got equal reward in all the things that happen on the day. Now, what's more than that is the thawab of the akhirah. The dunya is one thing, like nobody's seen you guys, okay? Nobody knows you guys, that you're in a better position. As for Shaykh Abu Baker Shatri, myself, Mufti Mank and so on, we're put on the stage. So things you are saying, we've got to be careful of riyah, we've got to be careful of ostentation or showing off and so on. May Allah forgive us. But you guys, you're in the background. Now you're thinking, well, we did all of this and nobody sort of knows us, sees us, hears us here. And half of you are unmarried. And we make dua, inshallah, Shaykh will make dua that you will find good wives, inshallah. Yeah? Like Shaykh,
Myself.
like
These lot are not married.
oh yeah, before this time, they're not married. Have your views gone up or down? Hey, no, Abu Khadir, you made the views go up.
Oh, where's my hat?
You better make sure you watch that what you get.
Wait, so why do you say that for?
Like Mufti Mank said, he said, may the brothers who are married get married.
I
He
mean,
said that, and then he changed it for the brothers who are not married. Yeah? So now that the thing is, you've got so much that has happened, but you haven't had any chance of it. But your ajr, inshallah, is with Allah Azza wa Jalla. And there are people on the day of judgment who will come who nobody knew. Let me give you a story, and you'll get an idea of this. Okay? Because we only see the people who we used to. But Allah and His Messenger, they've got their eyes on, people that we don't have our eyes on. So let me give you a story. In the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a woman, and that woman used to come to Medina, the Masjid Nabawi, and she was a black African woman, and she used to come and she used to clean the masjid. Now and again, she just come and clean the masjid. Now, nobody gave any regards because she's an African person. In Arabia at that time, they never had that kind of prestige. There was a form of looking down on them. So anyway, mashallah, alhamdulillah, that she was a Muslim sister, she did it, and obviously the Sahaba wouldn't look at her like that, but she had no regards with what she did. She wasn't a person who was a narrator, a big narrator or anything like that. So what happened is, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, once he came to the masjid, and he came for a few times and he inquired, he said, where is that woman who used to come and clean the masjid? And they said, Messenger of Allah, did you not get the news? And he said, no, I haven't. What news? Well, she passed away. He said, she passed away. And you haven't informed me? They said, oh, Messenger of Allah, she passed away. We thought we wouldn't disturb you for the janazah, so we conducted the janazah and, we gave the burial. And the Prophet ﷺ was taken aback by this. He said, show me where she buried, where she buried. So they showed her where she's buried. And the Prophet ﷺ went up to her grave. Imagine how much dignity the Prophet ﷺ gave. He went up to her grave and then he spent some time there. He read whatever he read, but he spent some time there. After that, he made a statement, subhanAllah. He said, I swear by Allah, this is Sahih Hadith. Sahih Hadith, I think it's in Muslim. He said, I swear by the one who has my soul in his hand, that I saw that woman. She was standing in Jannah and she had the dust of my masjid in her hand. Right? So you can imagine, now what's the dust of the masjid? Nothing. What's this woman? Who's this woman to the society? Nothing. They even thought that, insignificant individual who wants to even, tell the Prophet ﷺ about him. No, he's not even going, no, why disturb him? He's so busy. So they gave her the janazah burial and everything, and he was so taken aback that he actually made a statement about her like this. Now what does this do? This is a statement about all of you guys. You're not in the limelight. People don't see you. People don't know you. Okay? Now you, inshallah, you've got a very, very great thing on the day of judgment. Inshallah. Now that day when we had the fundraising, now you might be, subhanAllah, one brother he gave 10,000. Another brother I think gave 10,000. The sister gave, I think was it? The 10,000, yeah? Now everybody there is saying, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Takbir, Allahu Akbar, and Rizwan Barrister was there saying, we have another hand, we have another hand. You guys remember that, yeah? You guys were told not to take the buckets out early. Remember, okay, guys? Yeah?
Yes.
Don't take buckets early, yeah? So, what happens here is that you guys are thinking, well, 10,000, 10,000. Altogether, we got 85 plus 32. So that's good. Wait. So 85 plus 32. Quickly, guys, maths. 100? No, guys. It's not 100. It's not even 117. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good, you're right. Then how much more?
Then 31,000 pounds being committed for the fund. It's one person.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
This is how much? 31,000 pounds for the carpets. One brother's going to pray, yeah? These guys from Ponders and Mosque, yeah? Now looking, they're thinking, nah, brother. Nah, brother. Okay, so these guys, look, over about 150,000 pounds, yeah? 150,000 pounds has been raised through your efforts. Now, take a think of this, right?
Nah.
You guys on the day, you might have given whatever you've given as your effort. I'm sure you guys also would have put at least a pound in or something small, some small change, okay? Now, here, take a hold of this. According to a hadith of Abu Dawood, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that he said, one man's one dirham has surpassed another man's 100,000 dirhams. One man's one dirham has surpassed, is more value than another man's 100,000 dirhams. So the Sahaba were astonished. They said, Messenger of Allah, how is that? How can that happen? So that's when the Prophet ﷺ explained. He said, as for the man who gave 100,000 dirhams, he had a lot of wealth. And from there, he gave a small portion, which was just 100,000 dirhams. Imagine one of the Arab sheikhs, today, yeah, mashallah. Yeah? He gave you under the table, mashallah. So anyway, so if one of the imagine. Sheikh, mashallah.
Like Cameron.
How much? 10? So the thing is, guys, the Sheikh who knows of this and no news reporter said it must have more, yeah? Yeah, no problem. Thank you. So guys, listen to the rest of the thing. So what happened is this person had a lot and he gave a portion of his wealth, but the man who had he gave 1 dirham. The man who gave 1 dirham, he only had 2 dirhams. So he gave 50%. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
He gave 50%. So when Allah looks at something, He doesn't look at it like who made the biggest speech, who made the biggest qira'ah, who made the most beautiful sound, none of that. Allah Azza wa Jal will measure things differently, and your efforts of volunteering and what you've done and what you've raised and the people you brought together, inshallah, the hidayah Allah gives to these people, all of it will go into your hasanat, into your good deeds, and all of the money raised is what you get equal portion. And you should not think that I didn't have enough money on that. The money that you've got is, inshallah, even if it's a little bit, Allah will measure you according to your own circumstances. And I know some of you are thinking, well, if I could have done that talk, if I could have done that speech, I would have done it. If you had a good niyyah, Allah will give it to you, inshallah. Now, the last thing I want to say is, guys, without volunteers, the world would fail. Especially charity organizations. No, we didn't do any raising money for anybody else on that day, right? It was just for the masjid, right? So you got to understand, guys, that when the volunteers drop down and they don't volunteer, we, as a whole community, we suffer. So you are the bricks and the mortar of all of these, great things that are happening. So what I would say to you now, guys, is, inshallah, you kind of next time when there's something to volunteer, please do it again. Whether there's 5,000 come down, whether there's 1,000, whether there's 500 come down, even 5 people come down. Why? Because our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said to Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu before the day of Khaybar, before they conquered Khaybar, he said, because Ali radiallahu anhu was very ready to go inside and do the job. the Prophet ﷺ said, "Oh Ali, if one person gains hidayah and guidance from all these people is better than you getting a red camel. Getting a red camel, which was a prize thing amongst the Arabs. Like saying, like a red Ferrari or something really, really good as a car. One person come to guidance. So, mashallah, alhamdulillah, the next day one person did come to guidance, who brought another 70 people into guidance. Okay? So, your thing, you should look at hidayah and inshallah akhirah. Allah will make it easy for all of us. Allah Azza wa Jal raise our status. Allah accept all the donations that were made on the day. Allah accept Masjid Ramadan. Allah accept all your good deeds, inshallah. Allah accept the advertisement. Zayd as well, he's done quite a lot.
And the Sheikh brothers that just came in, Sheikh Siraj and Ilyas from Roast.
Sheikh Siraj and Ilyas.
The event couldn't happen without them too.
These are not the ones that made the.
They were the bouncers.
The older brothers Zubayr was the
And we don't want to forget these brothers, mashallah. This is not Amma's kitchen. Amma's kitchen means mom's kitchen, yeah? Right? And EM34EZ. Okay, we will memorize it now, yeah? EM34EZ, yeah? So you guys gotta come down here, inshallah, meet these brothers, of course. Maybe the guy might not give you free meal like this, yeah? So you gotta come with money. You can't come like say, Sheikh said, come here, mom's kitchen, kind of like, you know, sort it out, like, you know. Okay, so don't try to give that man trouble, okay?
We know that, bro. Roast, brother.
Guys, make sure to go to Roast. 100% donation.
Where's Rose?
Yeah, Roast Brothers Siraj.
Happy Road.
Okay, where is he?
No, it's Wanstead.
Yeah,
Wanstead.
But Sheikh, but those that eat in Roast in Wanstead, the whole month of Ramadan, the whole month of April, they're giving the profits to Masjid Ramadan.
MashaAllah.
So if you could promote Roast.
Roast, what is it, brother?
Roast at Wanstead.
You've been roasting in Wanstead?
Yeah, I've been roasting in Wanstead.
Roast at Wanstead. Yeah, what's your postcode?
E11 2RJ.
E11 2RJ.
It's right opposite Wanstead station.
Rob, you know RJ sounds a bit dodgy, like, you know? Like Romeo and Juliet, you know?
Only when you say it with your dodgy accent.
I'm not going to roast anymore. I'll be there, inshallah.
Inshallah. And we've got prayer facilities as well, bro.
Someone asked if the chicken halal.
HMC certified. HMC certified.
It's on the HMC website.
Roast as well. Okay, so it's pure. You know, this brother, he wanted HMC fish. So I said to brother, please don't eat this. No sabah, no bismillah. No sabah. So inshallah we'll have the Sheikh do some dua now, inshallah, yeah? Without dua, Bengalis think nothing has happened, Sheikh. Nice dua. All the Bengalis, no dua, no eat. If you want to say a few words, Sheikh, you want to say a few words? Sheikh is very happy, you say. تفضل بالعربية أنا.
يعني جميل أن هؤلاء استغلوا أوقات الفراغ التي عندهم وفي خدمة المسلمة وخدمة الأجيال المسلمة ومن أعظم الأعمال عند الله عز وجل خدمة البيوت.
He's saying that it's very, very sweet that you guys have actually taken out your time to do something for the community, something for people, because the greatest of all these is to actually be in the service of people.
جمال الحياة أن تكون نافعا لنفسك وساعيا في إسعاد الخير إلى الآخرين.
The best is that you can do good to yourself and you can also strive to do good to others.
فاستمروا على هذا